Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? What it be like? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all who's checking this out all and around the world. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, view, check out, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. Yeah. This is welcome to a channel where you can just vent, speak your mind freely and expeditiously. And like I said, remember one thing about it though, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So please be mindful and respectable towards others. And like Dick, you want to be respected. You did where I'm coming from. But anyway, I want to thank all the first time recurring, new, and unique viewers. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out, view, and watch the den. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the like or the subscription bell. And at Carlos Stargell 910. Oh yeah, and happy birthday to everybody whose birthday today, February the 9th. And I want to send a special birthday shout out to my grandson. And I want to say a happy shout out birthday to to a good friend of mine, Rhonda Scale Williams. Happy birthday, sister lady, ma'am. Okay, y'all. It's counting like in the 50s or 40s right now up here in Burlington, North Carolina. Let's just put it like this. It's nicer than what y'all think. It's really nice, y'all. We having such a everybody's having such a good time out. It's nice. Not too many people out right now. I had to do like here, had to do my little errands and chores, so I had to step out for a minute too. But at the same time, it's kind of nice out there, y'all. Kind of. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just seasonable weather. Yeah. But I want to give my love and shout outs to all the people across this country, all over the world, even in Canada and Mexico. And I want to give shout outs and love to all my peoples in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, Lord. I want everybody, I want to say, hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What's happening? Tell me something good and all that good. Sugar, honey, iced tea. And I just want to, like, again, I just want to thank the ones who took the time to view and check out the Carlos Stargell show. It means more to me than you think, y'all. But anyhow, like I just wanted to talk about just wanted to talk about a little something today. I don't know what it is, but it was just some. I was watching that. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, I was watching the replay of the WWE WrestleMania, the kickoff, the press conference. Man, I'm telling you, did y'all see how The Rock just slapped Cody and everybody, and like, but I'm gonna be real with you. If you look at it, if y'all look at it real good, guess what, y'all? I hate to say this, but Roman started it, and I don't blame Cody. I would have retaliated too. But check this out. The reason why Cody said what he said, because I'm gonna tell you this: Roman Reigns should have said what he said on the real. This is a match between them. He should have left Dusty Rhodes' name out of his mouth. You know that's Cody's father, and you talk about somebody's parents like that, especially when they left this earth. People feel some kind of way, and you don't know if they gonna hurt you or just plain beat the shit out of you. So you got to be careful how y'all talk about people and stuff like that, y'all. On the real, for real, because that looked like that was kind of personal with The Rock. Then he gonna tell Triple H, Have them talking shit about my family again. Well, y'all started. I hate to say this. Y'all started it. Kobe finished it. Yeah, and I ain't gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't trying to say who, I ain't trying to take up for Cody, but yeah, y'all started it and y'all was out of line. Y'all shouldn't put Dusty's name in your mouth, Joe and Hawaii. Yeah, I'm calling you out too. Dwayne Johnson and you, I know that's your family. I know you love them, but you know Joe was wrong. He shouldn't have talked about Cody's daddy like that. I don't care. The man is gone. Let that man rest in peace. You don't talk about no, you have some respect for the dead, man. Cause believe me, if that was my daddy, you would have said something about it. I wouldn't have said nothing about that. I wouldn't have said nothing about your parents. I would have been off in your ass. And that's on the real. And Cody, well, after the rock slapped you, you should have whooped his ass. For real. You should have just kicked his butt. Now they saying the rock turned heel. It ain't like he ain't never been heel before. But guess what though? Somebody gonna knock some sense in. I hate to say this, but somebody gonna knock some sense in his ass too. And hopefully, like somebody said, it might be a setup to where he can have Cody winning. Well, who knows? I mean, I mean, no matter what the situation is, you can't turn against family, y'all. That's on the real. Don't turn against family. That's the wrong thing to do. Because after it's all said and done, it ain't nothing like family. And that's on the real. It ain't nothing like family. But I'm gonna say this right here. Like I said, I agree with Triple H. The Rock was out of line. And then, like I say, on top of that too, not only The Rock was out of line, but on the real for real, Kobe, I mean, Joe and Hawaii started it. And like I said, I mean, it's okay to hype yourself up for pay-per-view or whatnot. But at the same time, too, you got to watch what you say for real. You don't know certain stuff can hurt somebody's feelings for life. And that's on the real for real. That's on the real for real, y'all. I mean, you can't just go around thinking you could just put somebody's name in your mouth like that and thinking you won't have no dying consequence to suffer. And that's on the real for real, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. But I'm gonna say this on the real for real. Like I said, if Joe would have said that, time he would have said that about my daddy like he did Cody. I know Cody tried to be a gentleman, but if that was me, time he would have said something negative about my daddy, oh, that size 13 might have been broke off in his tail. And that's on there. And then I would have stomped a mud hole in his tail, walked it dry, and probably drunk a cold glass of water while I'm enjoying it. You just don't talk about I mean, whatever problems you got, that's between you and that person. Keep your parents and family and other people's names out your damn mouth. And keep your damn mouth shut. That's on the real. If you're gonna do something like that, do it right. That's on the real for real, y'all. I mean, you don't scandalize people's names just to pacify your bull crap. And that's on the real, ladies and gentlemen, both brothers and sisters, boys and girls. I mean, like I said, that's how. Now I know on there that was wrestling, that was entertainment. But in reality, on the real for real, a situation like that would have went down. Guess what? Somebody would have got shot. They would have been murdered, and they would have been killed, and be laying in a coffin, and be buried 6 feet under. Yeah, so there's no need for all. I mean, to avoid all that. I mean, increase the peace. That's all I can say. I mean, you got these little young thugs. You can't tell them nothing. Half of them don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. And you try to talk to them, and they'll brush you off. They'll let it go in one ear and out the other. Well, like I said, I'm glad I ain't. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't create them because if I would have created them, I would have destroyed them. I would have beat the brakes off their tail every day. I mean, make sure I would have to do what I had to do just to keep them out of trouble, keep them away from drugs, gangs, street violence, and all that. Now, don't y'all say I'm just as bad as Joe Jackson because Joe did what he had to do to raise his kids. And another thing, don't ever tell nobody how to raise their kids. You do that, you asking for an ass kicking. And that's on the real. You can't do that. That's one thing. You don't interfere with parents trying to raise their kids. You might get your butt kicked or worse. And that's on the real for real, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. And that's no jive. And that's way beyond the quintessential truth. Root. Yes, I said it. Word the freaking big bird. Uh-huh. But basically what I'm saying too, the priorities, the values and all that crap is gone now. Don't nobody live by standards no more. And that's a daggone shame. It's dishonored and it's a damn disgrace. I'm just keeping it real. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Like I said, BU double hockey sticks, sugar honey iced tea. It's time to get right. Especially at our age, we know we had to get. We got to. We got to get it right. We got to set. We got to set the standards for the young to take over. Hell, these little young Rudy Poos today, I hate to say it, but half of them don't know the true meaning and the definition of the word responsibility. You got some that got it together, but you got a lot of them. They know it, but they just never take heed and they never paid attention and they never took it. They never took their parents seriously. And look how a lot of them turned out. It's not the parents' fault. It's their fault because they should have freaking listened. And that's on the real for real, y'all. They should have freaking listened. I mean, these kids, I mean, I hate to say it, but some of these little Rudy Poos today, you can't tell them little monsters. Sugar honey iced tea. Can't tell them nothing. They think they know everything. They don't know too much. Yeah, I got y'all on. Yeah, I'm on sketch now, y'all. Yeah, like that aha video. Take on me. Yeah, except I'm doing it on YouTube, y'all. Yeah, see there. How you like me now? Anyway, y'all. Let me get back to normal. I just wanted to try something out. But was that cool, y'all? Tell me, was that cool? Yeah. Now I'm on the vintage. Now I'm on the vintage back. I'm on vintage now. Yeah, like I'm back in the. They say the medieval days. That's more like the real evil days. That was real. I mean, the way they look real evil. And with these kind, they look like S&M. S&M was a lot more dangerous. Yeah, they like one of these S&M lenses. S&M. Yeah, like I remember I told a friend of mine that I had her crack it up saying that. I said, S&M. I can't say the rest, but she would laugh so hard I thought she was about to piss on herself, which she did. But don't tell I told though, because she told me to tell you. Why is it dark outside? I don't know. I don't know where you are. Well, I'm not outside. Actually, I'm inside and it's not dark and I do got light. I do got light. Yeah, but like I say, I don't know why it's dark. I don't know where you are. If you in Georgia, it might be dark down there to y'all. But I'm up here in North Kakalaki, so I don't know. But don't ask me why it's dark outside, cause I don't know. And look, I don't know. Nobody knows. That question you just asked me. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying though, yeah, I mean, that refs, I hate to say it, I'm just gonna say it. WrestleMania is gonna be off the chain this year. I could tell just by watching the press conference yesterday. storylines for, and I hate to say this, they make it look so real. You don't know what to believe, but I'm gonna say this though. They do a good job making fools out of us though. Because while we thinking it's real, they probably be backstage laughing at us and stuff. They probably like ha 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 ha. And guess what I tell them? We gonna find out something one day. One day, the truth gonna come out. The truth, the way, and the light is gonna come out. By hook or by crook, it's gonna come out. And like I said, somebody asked why it was dark outside. So like I said, I'm gonna answer that question one more time. Nobody knows. That question you just asked me, nobody knows, nor can, but Jesus. Yeah. But I'm just saying that just to say, yeah, I don't. I'm just saying to say I don't. I'm not trying to be difficult or sarcastic or nothing like that. I really don't know. I don't know. And plus, like I say, I'm on the inside, and I got lights, and I put it on. I put it on where you can see me. Are you happy? Like Lionel Richie said with the Commodores. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I know it's a lot of y'all probably will watch WrestleMania. I know I am. I've been watching it for the last few. I've been watching it for years, for a long time since the WWE Network app. I had to go on hiatus for a minute because of cause I ain't gonna a certain situation, but it's all good. But since then, I've been consistent with it, and every time I watched those pay-per-views on WWE Network, two people come to mind, and both of them go on to glory. My cousin Lewis and my buddy Leroy. I remember when both of them cats was living. I mean, all three of us, all of us just be on three-way talking about wrestling. But what's good about it too, like I said, not only we were real close, but I was close to all three of them were real close, and I was close to both of them. But what really tripped me out, you know how you put somebody on hold for a couple of seconds, and by the time I came back, them jokers done exchanged numbers, and hell, I wasn't mad at them. If anything, I was glad because I know if we all were cool, and we all love wrestling, yes, we did. But Leroy went to glory in 2000, 2001. Yeah, I still miss him today. And my cousin, Lewis, he died in 2005. And just to say this right here, not trying to get off the subject, and I still don't know till this day, how did I get the strength to sing at his funeral? Bad as I was hurting. And I still sung at his funeral. I mean, I did it, I prevailed, but at the same time, I was hurt like hell. And I still miss my cousin till this day. I miss those phone calls. When he used to call me in the morning, he used to be like, "Get your fat, you know what up." Yeah, he used to say all that too. But yeah, I miss my cousin though, man. I miss him for real. And I miss my there's a lot of people I miss, and a lot of people that who were real close to me who I really miss. Not just family, but a lot of people who I knew I was real close to. I mean, that's why they say that's why I said don't give them their flowers when they 6 feet under. Go on and give them their flowers while they on earth, because tomorrow's not promised to nobody. And like they say, whatever animosity, ill feelings, grudges, or whatever you have towards somebody, try to squash it before leaving this earth. Now I know some things can't be fixed, and some things, but it's nothing's impossible for God. On the real, for real, because I don't been in some situations. I thought, I mean, I'm for real. I thought that I was gonna hate somebody forever. But guess what? I mean, that wasn't gonna do no good. So we do have. They say we have to forgive, not for them, but for ourselves, and move on. But my thing is how you gonna forgive somebody and you know you can't trust them no more in life? I mean, I can't answer that question, and neither can y'all. Only one who can really answer that is the Lord. That's the only one who can answer that. I mean, but on earth, no man, no woman can't tell nobody on this earth how they should and supposed to feel. I mean, for real, you never know what's going through a person's mind during that moment. Some people handle it in a calm manner or fashion, and you got some people that's just full of rage. You got some that just out for blood, and you just got some that just don't care. But y'all know what? They got to be held accountable, and they have to answer to the Lord for real, because whatever any actions they don't have to answer us. They have to answer to God, and they do have to be held accountable, and they will be held accountable. So don't think you so invincible. Don't think you too good that you can't be handled by God, and don't think you too good or better because you think you can't be handled. Because guess what? There's somebody out here on this earth that's better than you, and will woo-ha put your ass in check. And that's on the real for real. I mean, and think like I say too, before I close this out, I'm just gonna say this. Not only they say think before you talk, but think before you act out too as well. Because your emotions can override your thinking, and it can land you in places that you don't have no business being landed in. Whether it's the hospital, jail, or 6 feet under. So think my people. Well, this is it for my session right now. But I want to thank all the viewers who took the time to check out, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the like or the subscription bell and subscribe to my page at Carlos Stargell 910, my YouTube channel rather. Yeah, just like I said, my YouTube channel is Carlos Stargell 910. And I want to thank the Epic Snell asking me why is it dark outside. I'm not outside, I'm inside, now that I think about it. Cause like I said at first, nobody knew that question you asked me. Well, I didn't know what you were talking about. Now that I think about it, no, I'm inside. But I'm glad I put it to where you can see, because it was in black and white. Ha 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 ha. But anyhow, y'all, by the grace of God, hopefully I'll be back a little later on. But until then, y'all, God bless you. Y'all be good. Y'all take God love you. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. By all means, please behave yourselves and stop the violence and increase the peace. And I thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Until again, y'all, peace. 2 fingers. I'm out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter. Yo.